My name is Kayla Galloway, and it is July 18th of 2019. And this is the flashcard that I'm going to be using today as I talk about the dissection of this lovely chicken wing. All right, so the joints that are in this chicken wing are called synovial joints. Synovial joints are the most common joint types in the body, and they allow for the widest range of movement, and they also contain lubricating synovial fluid. We'll get into more of what the importance of that is later. Okay, but this is used to be a joint connecting to the rest of the body. Obviously, it's not anymore. But this is the shoulder joint. Shoulder joint is a ball and socket type of joint, which allows for the widest range of movement out of all of these synovial joints. And it pretty much, that's why shoulders dislocate so frequently, because they can just move freely. And that wide range of movement allows it to dislocate easier than other joints. All right, so this joint here is the elbow joint, aka the hinge joint. Hinge joint only goes in one range of movement, in one direction pretty much. I can't move it left to right or around, or it'll break if I keep doing that. Let me stop. Okay, so this, let's go into the bones, is the humerus. The humerus is connected to these two bones, which is the ulna up top and the radius at the bottom. The ulna and the radius are connected to the carpals. Carpals are small bones. You can't really see them, but they connect several small bones, and they connect the forearm to the rest of the hand. All right, and then this, oh, wait, let me try to position this right. Okay, so this, ooh, Lord. Okay, this, God, okay. All right, there. This is the metacarpals. Okay, and then this is the phalanges. Move it down and up and down and up. It's like the fingers, and then this is like the hands, the carpals. Metacarpals. All right, and let's go into what is in this joint. So you can see that there is white, smooth tissue that surrounds the articulating ends of the bones. That is articular cartilage. Now, articular cartilage protects the bones. It decreases friction between them. And something that's going to line the entire synovial joint is going to be the articular capsule. Now, what's going to line the inner portion of the articular capsule is going to be the synovial membrane, and the cells of the synovial membrane are going to be secreting lubricating synovial fluid that also will decrease friction and will allow for the bending to occur much easier. All right, so I'm going to be a nurse, and one clinical aspect of bones that I will probably see in the future is arthritis. Arthritis is a very, very common bone disease, and it pretty much is the inflammation of joints due to decreased cartilage or decreased joint lining. And this is going to affect the anatomy of the bones, because as the articular cartilage breaks down, the joint is going to respond to that by increasing the production of synovial fluid. Now, when the synovial fluid production increases, that is going to cause the joint cavity to expand, and that's going to lead to inflammation and pain as the articular capsule is stretched. Now, another way that the bones are going to respond to the decreased articular cartilage is going to be the underlying bones at the articulating ends are going to increase bone production. This is going to cause irregularities, and it's going to cause the articulating ends of the bones to become very rough and bumpy. And so a mixture of rough and bumpy articulating ends, decreased cartilage, and increased lubricating synovial fluid that causes the articular capsule to stretch, there's going to be so much inflammation and so much pain.